Merry summer spooks. I say summer, but I live in Britain. And our summers suck. If you like sunshine, I guess, our summers are not good, and this year is no exception. I checked a little meteorological, that's a hard word to say, website. By the way, it was once my dream to be a meteorologist because I wanted to be a storm chaser, and I thought that was the best way to do it. But that is irrelevant. I checked their little website, and it said that in some parts of southern England, which is where I am currently living, we had a month's rainfall in a week. And to be fair, I think that was more May, June even. July has so far been okay, but there has still been plenty of rain. So okay for us, basically. I think southern England is drier than northern England. I spent 15 years. Let me do maths just momentarily. 12 years? Sure, whatever. You're not going to fact check me, so it doesn't really matter. I spent 12 years living in the north of England, and oh, it rains a lot there. Not only does it rain a lot there, but it's also very, very cold in comparison to southern England. There you go. There's a little geography lesson. If you do not live in England and are not familiar with its temperatures, we're notoriously not good at dealing with warm weather either. So when it is hot, we crumble, and yeah, our train lines melt. There was one time where I had to get a train to London to meet a client, and there were reports of the train line melting. Okay, so we're not built for this. So this is all to say, okay, it rained a lot, but also I quite liked it. I am nothing if not an autumn girly, and when it rains in summer, I just feel kind of happy. Right now, it's actually kind of sunny, but there are reports of a storm coming. We have yellow warnings of thunderstorms, and sometimes BBC is a tease, and it will say there's storms coming, and then they don't come. But today I'm hoping that it will. Okay, let's talk about the book that I am reading in this vlog. I will roll the clips of my rainy little summer in England and the book that I have been reading, and then I will come back to you and tell you my thoughts on it. Okay, sound good? Okay, roll the clips. Bye. So you will have seen that I read Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo, and I read this after reading the last in the trilogy of Shadow and Bone, and I finished that earlier this year because I was so excited to get to this duology. And as soon as I got about halfway through this, I immediately ordered the second book, which is Crooked Kingdom, because I knew I was going to love it. In fact, if we're being specific, I finished reading Six of Crows. I turned the last page. I got to the acknowledgements. You will probably have seen that clip. I turned the back cover. I reached up on my little shelf. I pulled out Crooked Kingdom and I opened the front cover. This is like the definition of back to back reading the sequel. I have never done that before. I have never deeply found a desire to jump into the sequel straight away. Side note, never have I wanted to pick up a prequel before. This is unrelated, but can I just say I'm a prequel hater? It's one of the reasons why A Day Before the Night is still sitting on my shelf like a year later, but also because it's freaking huge. We're not here to talk about Day Before the Night right now. We're here to talk about Six of Crows. I'm no longer going to hold it up because I'm lazy and it's heavy. So I loved Six of Crows. I can't even tell you who my favorite character is. It's kind of a tie between Jesper, Inej, Nina, and Kaz. So is that just to say I don't like Wylan and Matthias? That's not really the case. I really love Jesper. I think he is so witty. He's so funny. I rarely ever laugh out loud at a book, rarely even smile at a book. My emotions are internalized. But Jesper had me every now and then, you know what I mean? The little the blowing the extra air out of the nose. That's what Jesper had me doing. I used to have a dog called Jasper, and it's so hard to say Jesper and not Jasper. Jesper. Like my name. You can call me Jesper from here on out, okay? This is Jesper from JT Reads. Oh, did you flicker? I felt like this was very atmospheric and apt ambiance to have in this Six of Crows video. It feels like we are in Six of Crows. Should we do a heist? Do you want to do a heist? I will say, after reading the book, the TV show did not do it justice. I hate that they crammed Six of Crows in with Shadow and Bone because we just didn't get to focus enough on the characters and their relationships. And the heist was obviously completely different because they had to tie in with the Shadow and Bone story. And it was just really disappointing. I mean, I love the TV show, don't get me wrong, but after reading the book, very disappointing plot-wise. I still love the characters. They weren't exactly what I pictured in my head. I tried at one point to listen to the audiobook from Spotify, and I don't know which voice actors they used for Kaz, but that was not what I pictured in my head, and I hated it. So I stopped doing that, and I did listen a little bit on Audible, and that was much better. That kind of tied up with what I expected in my head. The Spotify one, Kaz's voice was so grating and gruff, and it was just... No, I like the Audible one and I like the character in the TV show because he is quite harsh. Well, okay, he's very harsh, but he has a slightly soft tone and it just gives you that hint of this guy cares about something. You don't know what it is yet, but he does care about something. Spoiler alert, it's a Nejan revenge. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I love all the characters, especially their relationships. Obviously, in the first book, there is a hint of Jesper and Wylan, but you kind of know what's coming. And same with Inej and Matthias, there is history and they're kind of, heading that direction again. And exactly the same with Kaz and Inej, actually. They are all very, very slow burns. Like it's building to something. And this isn't the vlog for it, but I'll just tell you because we're friends here. I am halfway through Crooked Kingdom and still we're slow burning. And I love a slow burn. These are not even friends to lovers, are they? Matthias and Nina, sworn enemies to lovers. And Kaz and Inej are probably, kind of acquaintances to lovers. It hits good. Okay, it hits good. I am loving it so much. And Six of Crows was incredible. I think I rated it 5 stars. I have no recollection, and I'm not going to check for you. So I will put the stars up here. If it's 5, good. If it's 4, I'm sorry, I don't know what I was thinking. It should be 5. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I hope that it is sunny where you are, okay? If you like the sun, I hope the weather right now is exactly the weather you wish it was. I hope we have a storm coming. Honey, you got a big storm coming. Thank you so much for watching. As always, if you have any recommendations of YA heisty books, because apparently that's my thing. Let me know. But thank you very much, and I'll catch you in a video very, very soon. Bye bye. Let me show you a